Hello, and thanks for tuning in to today's episode of The Adventures of Johnny Chimpo. For this adventure, I am your host, Johnny Chimpo, and we're coming to you live from the Chimpo headquarters here in the Midwest. Today we're just going to talk about the channel itself, why I created it, and what you can expect, a little bit of what you can expect going forward. Full disclosure, this channel was actually created a long time ago, but once I created the channel, I started doing some research to try to come up with the best way to start this channel to be as successful as possible. Ultimately, the reason why the channel was created was I would like to share my adventures with you, the YouTube world. And I wanted to be as successful as I could doing that so we can reach as most people as possible. Along the way, there's going to be some informative videos and stuff like that, so I'd like to be able to give everybody the best opportunity they can. Once the research began on how I was going to build this channel, it turns out that most of the experts say if you want your channel to be successful, you need to pick some sort of subject matter that you can produce a lot of content with that's interesting to people and can be repeated over and over again to keep people coming back. I struggle with this because I have a lot of hobbies, a lot of things I really enjoy doing and feel passionate about, and I'm like, can I pick just one? And I thought about it for a long time, and finding the right people in my life pushed me to just say, get it done. Get videos uploaded and see what happens. And then I got to thinking, maybe I'm overthinking this a bit, like I do with everything else, that the subject matter of this channel is actually just the adventure, not what the adventure actually is. So, here we are. And now I'm starting to create videos. I'm going to upload them. Hopefully you all enjoy them. And if you do, I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, put the notification bell on, leave comments in the comment section down below to help me improve the channel as we go along, and we'll build this thing together. So what we're going to talk about today is what you can expect. At the end of this video, you're going to see a short video montage of just some of the things you might see. There's a lot of things I feel passionate about. I own an RV, which you'll see in the upcoming videos. I love taking that RV out, camping locally or abroad. I've towed the thing everywhere from Yellowstone to Virginia Beach and beyond, and that's not going to stop. We're going to continue to take these trips and adventures, and I will try to record them the best that I can and bring all that action to you. Because I've been RVing for so long, along the way I have used and made modifications to the RV, used products that I found along the way. So there is a possibility that some of these products may get featured on this channel, hopefully to help out some people who are new to RVing. But I assure you that anything that I do review on this channel will be something that I've purchased, something that I've used, and then give a fair and honest review. Even if it sucks, the product could stink. If I chose something, a modification, a product to use within my RV, and it's not good, I'll tell you that too. That way you don't make the same mistakes that I do. Secondly, I really love the outdoors. I know a lot of people do. One of my favorite things in life to do is national parks and hiking. I love to go to national parks. I try to get to them as much as possible. So far, just this year alone, and we're less than halfway through, I've been to Grand Canyon twice. I've been to the Great Smoky Mountains, which we'll be returning to later this year. And in addition to that, we'll be going to the Great Smoky Mountains quite frequently because I have a relative that just bought property near there, and we're going to go visit as often as we can. Hiking, of course, like I said. Fishing, oh my god, fishing. I love fishing. The problem with fishing is it went from being a hobby to being something I'm passionate about, and now it's kind of an obsession. As we make fishing videos along the way, you're going to see just what a fishing obsession looks like. You can really get wrapped up with the purchasing of rods, reels, tackles, all the other things that go along with it. However, it is something I love and I very much enjoy. I have several other people I go out fishing with on a regular basis. We do take frequent trips every year, like because I'm in the Midwest, by the way. We take trips to the La Crosse, Wisconsin area every year. We're going to add trips now down to Tennessee. I've just mentioned that I have a relative that bought property down there. We'll be going down there fishing on a regular basis. And of course, we have a few spots here locally that we'll try to hit, and maybe we'll expand upon that. There's some fishing trips I'd love to take. We've already done one to Canada. I have a bunch of footage of that maybe I'll put a video together for. I'd like to go to Florida, Central Florida, maybe even Alabama and Texas if we can make arrangements for that. So you can expect stuff like that to come up as well. So basically all things outdoors. Another thing that I do that I'll tell you just a little bit about, we'll expand upon these points later, is after 18 years in the law enforcement community, I've recently semi-retired. By that I mean I no longer work in law enforcement. However, I don't like to just sit around and do nothing. I do have all these hobbies, and I love to travel. That all costs money, so I want to make sure we have plenty of that. So I decided to sit around and try to figure out what can I do to supplement the retirement so I can still do all these things, but yet be my own boss. I don't want to punch a clock. I don't want to have to ask somebody every time I want to go on a vacation or a weekend trip, camping or whatever the case may be. I was introduced to what is called the gig economy. If you're unfamiliar with what the gig economy is, it's basically anything you're doing as a contract employee or a 1099 employee. In my case, it's Uber, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, things of that nature. I actually do all of those things. We'll do some videos pertaining to all of those things. And going forward, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to have a bunch of content with that. I've got a whole series coming up on that. I'll probably do some videos pertaining to my opinions on things that happen in the industry, stuff of that nature. So hopefully you'll find some of that entertaining. And in the end, we're going to hopefully pull all of this together. The traveling I love to do all over the country, the national parks, the RVing, the fishing, and the gig econ working, and bring it all together and make videos that kind of have a little bit of everything in it, so that hopefully it'll be interesting and something a little different that you don't see every day. I see my battery light is blinking at me, so we're running out of time, so I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you see, even if you don't, do me a favor. Like, subscribe with the notification bell on, leave a comment down below to help me with future content, and enjoy the video montage coming up. Thanks for watching.
Ha 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 ha!